right, welcome back with Let's Talk with Angela and Nicole. And you know, we are talking about relationships. So this is our relationship segment.
Yes.
So I have a question for you, DJ Angelia. Is it okay for your friend to date your relative?
Ooh. You want to go first?
I'm ponder on that one.
Okay, well listen to this. Say for instance, one of my friends wanted to date my sister. One of my friends wanted to date my sister. I think the first thing I do is, because he's my friend, and birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, I'm saying, boy, if you don't go sit down somewhere, you're not dating my sister with your crazy self. That's probably not gonna happen.
Okay.
No, very few of my friends have ever tried to date my sister.
They hadn't crossed that.
Yeah, we just don't get down like that.
Yeah.
And I know that it happens. It's not uncommon. You know what I mean? But my sister knows my friends because she knows
your
me.
pattern.
So she don't want to date your friend.
Yeah, why would
she's saying that's not a good thing? Right, she's saying that's not a good thing?
That's just like saying, you know, I'm going to date my crazy brother.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you said birds of a feather flock together. So you're saying that you won't let your friend date your sister because they're too much like you, meaning that they won't treat her right?
We just, then.
Yeah, we're talking about before marriage.
Yeah, they were too fast.
Yeah.
They were just living too fast.
Okay. I can see.
Now, do you think your sister, what about if the guy's really good, you think your sister would be able to handle it? Or do you think she's not right for it? What if the guy's good, but your sister, you know some qualities about her that really wouldn't help your friendship?
I think my sisters have a trait that is great for relationships. They're loyal. They're loyal, so that's a great. Those are great traits for relationships. I don't think it would be predicated on how they would respond.
Okay.
I think my answer is predicated on how my friends would respond.
Okay.
Because they are my friends.
They
I
are
got
your
them.
friends.
You know what I mean? I know them.
Right.
I know those behaviors.
Right.
So I'm constantly thinking, this fool is gonna go do this.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna go do it.
So he gonna do something right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And see, for me, I only had one sister, and I don't really think I had any friends that would date her because me and my sister are two different people.
Okay.
But the thing is, when I think about friends of mine want to date my friends, you know, other people say, let me date your friend. I'm like, no, partner, you can't date my friend. Because one, I'm afraid they're going to ruin the friendship. Because she's gonna be like, well, why didn't you tell me he was trifling? Or why didn't you tell me he was dating 4 or 5 women at the same time, you know? And my thing is, I just don't know, because that friend is really like a sister. And when I was married, I had my ex-husband's best friend always wanted to talk to some of my girls. And then, then sometimes he'd be like, no, I won't mess with your girl out of respect, because he knew himself.
Yeah.
And so when he knew himself, I was like, that's what, exactly.
Yes,
I was like, now that held volumes, because he's like, no, that's your friend.
That's your friend. He respected that.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let's turn this question around a little bit.
Okay.
What if your friend wanted to date your son?
Woo! Cool.
You want the right or the left? Look, you want the right. I mean, we're going to fight, because if you that's beyond cougar. That's asking for your grave. You want to date my son. Because now you looking at my child in a different light. I'm not ready for that. Let me look right into this audience and tell you, I'm not ready for that, because now I'm going to be afraid to be around you, because I'm not going to be comfortable.
Think about this. What if the advance was coming from him?
Yes.
I'm going to have a problem with him too. You better sit down, little boy. And then he's going to be a little boy. He's going to be a little boy in my eyes. Dating my friend, boy, you better sit down.
So you totally against it?
You want to date your mother's age? No. It's too much out there. Even for me, you know, dating someone, because, you know, I'm the only single one on the panel. Okay, 777-9311. I make this number available a lot of times, but this is it. You know, being the person, I've looked at trying to date someone younger, and I just have a problem with that.
You have a problem with
we talked about
that generational gap.
That generational gap.
Yeah, you know, it's too different.
But it's becoming more and more common.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Your son, if you don't mind me asking, your son is how old?
My son is 26.
Okay.
And you would have a problem with him dating one of your friends?
Yeah, because I'm about to be 50, and if he wants, I mean, that's half your age, dude. By the time, because this is the problem, you know, we had to change their.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah. He don't know. If he's wanting somebody 50, he does not know. He's confused. Because the thing is, when this person gets 75, you're 50. You're not finna be waiting on me and trying to change my depends and stuff. Come on, to be real. How you gonna change my depend? And you out, depends, and you just at your prime, out there celebrating. I got a cane and a walker. I'm barely moving. And you over here talking, I'm having a 50th party.
You thinking long
Can they really love you enough to be there? You know, and then there was an article this week talking about millennials are not even into sex anymore. They're into so many other things. So when you start reading this difference in millennials and where we are today, it's a problem.
Well, what if your girlfriend was 35?
And what, 35 and 26?
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad, because even for me, I'll date someone average 10 years, but I can't see going, if you're close to my son's age, to be his brother, no.
You're not going to do that.
Mm-mm.
So if your friend was 35, you would allow them to
date my son?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's different because it's a 10-year gap.
Okay.
But you get over that 9 and 10-year gap, I'm not doing that one.
Right.
You know, because what about you? You got a handsome little lean. Okay, what about I like your son when he turned 18?
No.
You pushing it.
I want to keep my friendship
You've
with you.
effectively pushed the envelope.
Wait, okay, but let's look, right? Okay, so what about this? Somebody 35 want to date him. He's like, well, how old is your son?
He's 16.
He's
Okay,
16.
Yeah.
so we don't want to go to jail, so no, let me back up.
Right,
okay, your son, let's just say your son is 18. And because he's legal, we don't want nobody going to jail. He's 18, but
Okay.
then this lady that's 35, 40 looking at him.
No.
Why
And I'ma
not?
tell her.
But why not?
He's not mature.
He knows what he wants. He's 18.
He's not mature enough to do that. He hasn't lived at all.
How old is your son?
Oh.
Wait, hold on. How old is your son?
London is 23.
I'm gonna get some help
Okay.
here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He's 23.
Your son's 23. So this 45-year-old lady wants to look at him. And
Yeah,
he wants
Dad,
her.
what would you tell
and he
him?
pursuing her hard and heavy. And this is your son. You
Yes.
know he got your traits because you done taught him right. He know how to
kinda
handle
thinks-
himself.
You know, he kind of thinks that he knows
The game.
Yeah, he kind of thinks that, but his daddy knows him. You
But-
don't know nothing, son.
Yeah.
But he wants his
Right.
older
You don't know
woman.
anything. I think at some point I have to allow him to see if he can delve into this world, because the more I try to hold him from it,
They gonna do it
especially
anyway.
at that age,
Yes.
especially at that age, because I can't
Yes.
keep my hands on him at all
Yeah,
times.
You're
that's
right.
right.
I don't want to either.
Right.
I don't
You
want to
wanna
be
let
that
him
way.
go.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I want him to grow in certain
That's
areas
right.
and
That's
understand
right.
certain things. So probably what we do is have a conversation about that.
Okay.
Hey son, make sure you're making a wise decision.
Yeah.
And I know for you, this isn't about marriage. For you, this is about dating. For you,
That's
this
some
is
good
about
stuff
having a
right
good
there.
time.
Right.
But for her,
She looking to get settled down. Yeah,
She's
she's
like,
ready for that
45.
stability.
I
Yeah.
can
She
take
has a
care of
different-
you.
Yeah.
Look, okay,
She has a
he
different mindset.
enjoying that because he's like she gonna
Yeah.
more than likely pay the bills because he's barely working.
Yes.
But she's looking at
He's
the
a college
sexual. Yeah,
student.
she's looking at the sexual piece because women mature faster
I
and their
agree.
sexual
Right.
peak comes earlier. So for them, these cougars,
Yeah.
Right.
they want these young bucks, come out there and just turn them out.
I guess, well, they don't have to date for that.
If you weren't okay, let's say if you weren't married, let's say you weren't married and you're before marriage days, if you can disclose that, both of you guys, because being on a single person is not fair. But if y'all weren't married, would y'all date someone that could turn you out just because of wanting something sexually versus really sustainable in a relationship?
No, I'm
Because
not
that's what the cougar goes for.
ain't no turnout.
Ain't no turnout.
No, I'm not looking for
I
a
don't know what's happening
turnout.
here.
You know what?
No. and-
Just I mean, you just want to have some.
So think about this. I'm gonna fall out right here. This turnout ain't about. I just can't see it coming.
You can't
It's
but,
not gonna
but you know, you like, but honestly, that's what women are after. And that's why these young guys want these women, because the young guy, in my opinion, wants a woman who's mature and stable,
Yeah.
because she can provide and support and still nurture them. But there are things like, hey, I'll pull me one, I ain't got to go through all this BS because the girls are still maturing in their age. And then the woman's like, yeah, he can take care of my needs because this guy's older. He can't really do what I want. He's got the blue pill going. They not want all it. Yeah, blue pill, blood pressure, the little bitty blue pill to go with the little whatever else they may have working. So then what do they do in that process? Do they get some help?
I think, again, so you're saying, what do you do for the woman?
Yeah, so it's okay because now she wants the younger man just for that purpose?
But I think there has to be a conversation there. We have to start being open. See, the problem is that the lines of communication aren't open. The term cougar is not a bad term.
No, it's
There's
not.
nothing wrong with that.
No.
All you have to do is convey what you're interested in.
That's it. Let's lay this on the
That doesn't mean
table.
anything. I don't care what facet of the relationship is in.
That's right.
If you lay it on the table, you pretty much.
What
can
is
get
your
you want.
definition of a cougar?
That's right.
Yeah, I don't believe in the
What's
term.
your definition?
I don't. That doesn't mean
You don't have
anything to me.
what is to you
So
when you hear
what
the
they
term
say-
cougar? What do you think?
It's an older woman dating a younger
Younger man.
man.
For what purpose?
I think it varies. I think some actually love each other. I will say that some are for, maybe their pleasurement, or some, sometimes a woman is looking for that younger guy because guess what? He's making her feel her youth again.
He's
She's
fun.
He's fun. He's vibrant.
Yeah, he's fun.
He knows where to be.
He's
he knows where to go.
exciting. He's
Those
not
kinds of things.
serious.
Yeah. Right.
You
All the
understand?
Yeah, I understand that
Right.
part. Yeah, see, I can
Right.
handle that. Now that
Right.
part of being a cougar, I can see, because sometimes when I date up, meaning older men, they don't like doing the things I still enjoy doing. Like I still like amusement parks.
Right.
I still like go-karts. I still like going skating.
Yeah.
You know, so when I date up, that's a problem, which makes you then look, he might not be bad after all.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but you got to really decide, is that what I want? Because the fun don't last always, but I still want stability.
But I think think about this, and even in dating, you have to set those, you lay that out
Standards.
there. You say, you know what I really like to do? I like to do these kinds of things.
That's it.
I want to do this kind of thing.
That's
Are
it.
you willing to do them with me?
Not even if you're willing, or do you have the capability to allow me to enjoy them?
Right.
So you don't even have to enjoy it. But do you have the capability just to let me
Oh,
enjoy
I
it?
love that.
That is good. And
That's very
that's a
good.
word right
And
there.
that is
That's very
the
good.
development of a mature relationship. Because I don't enjoy all the things that my wife
Right,
enjoys.
right.
I just don't.
But
it's
you
just
do
not
it.
my thing.
Right.
But I do it. And I
That's
do
right.
it with a jovial spirit.
That's right.
I ain't just walking
You
around
don't be
mugging.
like
I'm ready to go.
the ball
God,
and
what are we still
chain,
doing
and
here?
I'm doing
Yeah.
this. Because it takes.
I try not to.
Yeah.
I try not to do that.
Yeah. So that's very mature, and that's marriage.
So what do y'all do when your loved one that you're married to really don't want to do something you want to do? How do you handle that?
It's like my wife when she wants to go out with her friends, and her friends are going out with their husbands or whatever the case is, and they happen to be in a club. I did club. Think about this. I was in a club from 14 to 38.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't miss clubbing.
No.
I don't miss
You
it.
know what's in
Yeah,
there.
the atmosphere is still the same.
Yes.
But she enjoys it.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
wants to go out. She wants to be social.
Yeah.
This. Well, baby, now who you going with? Where y'all going?
Yeah.
That's pretty much all
That's
I do.
it.
So, but what she wants you to go and you don't want to go.
Now, she knows that I have times that I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And there are times that I'm not.
That you're not. And
going
she
to do
respects that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
That's what that comes
and I
to.
think that again, that's another point where our barriers come into place.
Okay.
She knows that I'm getting up at 6 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm finna be in no club jacking around with you and your friends.
Yes.
And it's not to say that
Okay.
I won't do those things.
Right.
It's just that they will be done periodically.
Now, what about for you, Nicole?
You know, as far as hanging out and
Well, when you
things-
want to do something but your mate doesn't want to do it, so how does that affect you? Because I'm
You
single.
know, this is me and my personality. If he doesn't want to do something that I want to do, and whatever's going on with him, then I might just go do what I want to do.
Do it on your own,
very
just have
simple.
fun,
Yeah, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. It's okay.
And you know,
I
it's
think it's
everything we do is
healthy.
with respect. Yeah.
Right.
And you have to know that, even though you're married, you can't expect that person to do every single
Right,
thing. That's just
It's just not part of it, yeah.
unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They may not want to, and like DJ just said, you know what? You do things just because you want to please them. You may not necessarily want to do that
part of
particular
compromise,
thing.
yeah.
It's
Exactly.
that compromise, and it's
Right.
okay. And I'm not mad. You don't feel like doing this? That's fine. I'm gonna go with some of my friends and do this.
That's
I'm gonna
exactly
go, or I'm gonna go solo by myself, and that's it. I'll see you in a little bit. I mean, that's just
I
what
got
it
you.
is.
I got you.
It's maturity.
So let me ask y'all this. Speaking of things that we do not agree on,
Okay.
what about these gifts for Father's Day? Let me lay out some stuff right quick. I don't want another tie. I don't want you to buy me cologne. Please stop taking me out to dinner. I'm tired of it.
Okay.
Can we run something else? What else can we get?
Okay,
What
so
else
you
can we
don't
come
like
up
the
with?
top three because they always have suits on
They
sale.
do
So
have ties.
yeah, suits and ties.
But you have ties.
But I like the way you look in it, so I'm buying what I want to see you in. So you don't want what I want to see you in.
I hear what you're saying.
What a good gift because
Yeah, 'cause
kids
I like that.
Well, get daddy a tie. Let's go take daddy to dinner.
Dinner,
after church.
'cause we don't wanna
Watch
cook
after
again. We
church.
always cooking.
So what's a good gift now? I mean, 2018. What are some good gift ideas?
I think
I think
traveling.
so.
I think let's take a trip.
So think about this. I
Oh,
think for
she's
a guy,
been big.
that doesn't-
No,
that
I
doesn't
mean,
sound like a bad idea.
no, because
That
I mean,
doesn't sound like a bad idea.
it could be locally. We can go out to
Okay.
Rockwall. You know,
Yes.
Rowlett to the
Okay.
harbor. We
Okay.
can stay out there at the Hilton. That's a very
I
nice
like
little getaway. They got
It
the little
is.
lake out there, dinner.
I
Okay.
think you have the right mindset because most guys are just looking for peace. You know,
Peace.
It's very simple.
PACE or
Yeah.
PIECE.
Oh,
I would actually prefer both.
Right.
Go.
Yeah. But can I
Okay.
get both? Can I get PEACE first and maybe a little later?
Yes.
Can I get PIECE?
Yes.
but I thought the PIECE could give you some PEACE.
Both. I mean, whatever way you want to
Whichever way it comes, okay.
Mama, I don't care how you put it down.
Just give it to me. Give it to me.
Just let me have it.
But this is the thing, you know, so when I think of Father's Day gifts, I try to really look at what I see you need and listen to you. And I really try to, when I was married, I tried to get my husband something that I knew he wanted, just didn't want to buy for himself.
Okay.
So leading up to Father's Day, I'm paying attention. I was like, okay, that's a good idea for a gift. And I pretty much had it.
Okay.
And
But,
I think my wife does that, you know, to a certain extent because you know I'm so finicky about those kinds of things. I only want this, or I'll wait on it. Yeah, because I'll do all that.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Oh, they don't sell. Okay, I'm gonna wait on it.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait
and
on it.
I don't like this
I'll
is the
wait on
thing.
it.
You know how people get you gifts, but it's that one gift that you just put in the back of the closet somewhere. Oh my goodness.
How many times
How
have
do
y'all
we avoid
re-gift?
that?
How many times have y'all re-gifted your gifts?
I keep mine. I
don't
usually
really
keep mine.
re-gift. I don't really re-gift. I don't like it.
Wow.
I keep my gifts.
Let me ask y'all this. So let me tell you this. So for me, I enjoy what gives me peace. I love barbecue. It's my favorite thing to do.
That's good.
It's my favorite
That's good.
food.
Okay.
And of course,
Do you grill?
I do.
Okay.
I do a little bit. I'm not very good at it. My best friend Roy Jones is the best griller I've ever met. All right. Not you, Bobby Sports. Not you, Bobby Sports.
We need to taste some.
So I think barbecue is one of my favorite things to do.
Okay.
And I love that setting. You know what I mean?
So some
Right.
utensils and barbecue.
Yeah,
So we can get some
I love the
barbecue
whole
gifts.
setting.
Yeah.
Barbecue grill stuff.
Great barbecue tops it off.
Okay,
But I
okay.
love that setting.
Okay.
Is that a good gift?
I think it's a great
pit?
gift. I think it's a great gift. I'm telling
A
you.
pit, the utensils,
I'm telling
maybe
you.
some patio
Because
furniture
even for
or
the guys who
something.
can't do it, it encourages you
To do it. That's
to
right.
try it.
Let's try this.
Because guess what happens? You go outside, you walk by that bay window,
Yes.
you just kind of looking at that grill like,
Yes.
I'm gonna get you.
That's a very good
I'm gonna get this down.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
You'll
gonna
learn
get this
it.
down. Yeah, you'll learn
Okay,
it. You'll learn
okay.
it. What do y'all think about electronics?
I think those are good gifts.
I think that goes back. You know, I know my husband loves electronics, so for him that would be a great gift. You know, because that's his thing. That's his
Right.
niche.
Right.
So I think it's going back to knowing, you know, the father or whomever you're buying that gift for. But
I like it.
yeah, mine loves
I like it.
electronics. I
What
think
about
it's
some
good.
brown liquor?
I think, you know, for,
Or
guys,
some just
for the
liquor.
guys who do drink, who do drink, I think that's always a great gift for us. Always, because I think you are thinking of me when you do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause that's more
my
personal.
gifts, because my gifts are always about, I want you to think of me when you give me something.
Absolutely.
Don't just buy me something.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't care what the price
That's
is or
right.
how trivial you think it is.
Let me
So,
know you know me.
Right.
That's exactly right. So
Yes,
last year,
yes.
my wife gave me a pack of T-shirts.
Okay. Okay.
How does that sound?
White t-shirts too, huh?
So
Because
we
that's
know me.
something you want.
That's
Yes,
me.
That's you.
something
That's
you
me.
can
That's
use.
It's
you.
my favorite thing.
Right,
That's
but
my
okay, but
favorite
what
thing.
about I asked the question about liquor. What about liquor when we say that leads to other things? And you know, we've had several conversations in our relationships about abuse and stuff. But we know that's what they enjoy. But then we tell them you drink too much. But you gave it to me, so is that a problem? Is
No,
it?
we don't want to be an enabler. If you
Okay.
get where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're not
They're gonna buy it anyway, right?
Yeah.
That's not a gift. That's not even an option.
That would, I wouldn't consider that a gift.
A gift,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If you're abusing it, that's not a gift. Yeah, that's.
So what would be the perfect Father's Day gift, DJ? You think?
For himself.
For myself,
Yeah,
or
someone
just
could
for
give you-
fathers, period.
Well,
Both.
both really. Yeah,
Yeah.
either way.
I think for me, you know, I love my children around me. I love that.
Yeah.
And y'all know that. Because Haley always with me.
Yes. Yes.
So, I love them being around me. I love those settings. I love the fellowship dinner kind of setting.
Yeah.
It's just one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
It just
I'm the
is. So
same
for
way.
me, that's the ideal gift for me.
Me too.
I think for guys in general, I think they want the gifts to be thoughtful. I don't think we really care
What it
about
is.
how much it costs or where it came from. I just want the gifts to be thoughtful.
To be thoughtful.
So if it is, if you're thinking of me when you're buying my gift, then yeah, you're gonna go buy me a pack of T-shirts.
Yeah.
Because you see me doing that every week.
Right.
Yeah.
You can
You're
actually
saving
cut
me
down
some.
on
Yeah.
this experience.
Yes.
Because it's one of my things.
So let's
Yes.
talk about
It's one
that
of my
really
things.
quick. What is your thing with the white shirts?
I think when I was a kid, it was in our culture, in our culture, in the environment that I came from, it was always impressive.
Yeah.
That was
You know what I
crispy,
mean?
clean white
With a
starch
crisp,
shirt.
clean white shirt.
Yeah.
Do you put the crease down the back too?
Yeah, that's my thing. So me, I iron the shirt flat, I fold it over, I iron it.
My brother-in-law does that.
Oh, I
My
didn't
brother-in-law
know
does that.
that.
Yeah, you gotta have that
So you
crease in
gotta
the
have a
back.
line in the back?
Yes. Yes.
That's new for
Starts
me.
down.
Okay.
And we call it box, you know. So in my previous life, I learned to box.
Okay.
I want y'all to make sure y'all got that. I
Okay.
learned to box.
Box.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So the shirt is ironed flat. You turn it over, boom, even it up.
Put that crease in the
Put
middle.
the crease right in the back of it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a particular brand of the shirt?
For me, it's Hanes.
Okay.
It's my preference.
Okay.
When I'm going out, of course I'm gonna have on a designer
Yes.
t-shirt. But
Yes.
for
Yes.
me, my
Designer.
everyday t-shirt
Yeah.
is the Hanes
It's
t-shirt.
Hanes.
It's my favorite one.
And you're going to iron, and you have how many do you think you own?
Oh my God.
Let's not even let him get in trouble. He might have
And
another
here's the
more.
crazy part about that. I only want to wear the t-shirt one time.
You know who's like, I think that was Usher.
Yeah, I only want to wear it
Usher
one
is
time.
like that. I read that years ago. he has to have a brand new
That's just
T-shirt.
one of my things, yeah.
He does not wear
Every
the same
time.
T-shirt.
And that's an agreement with my wife and I. She's gonna let me buy these pack of T-shirts.
So why?
wow.
Does it not the same after you've worn it?
I don't know. It's just something about it. You know, when I put it back on, it's kind of like, what is that? This don't feel
It don't feel crisp. It don't
Think
feel
about
the
this.
same.
Even if I try to wash and iron the T-shirt,
doesn't feel the same.
It just don't feel the same.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Don't feel the
Okay.
same.
Okay.
All right,
that's-
great.
that's
Well, we've had
good.
some excellent dialogue
Yes.
today about several
take
things, relationship topics again.
Some good
This-
gift ideas.
Yes. So this has been Angelia. This is Angelia with Let's Talk with Angelia Nicole, and you can continue to follow us.
Follow us on Let's Talk AN and on Instagram and on Facebook.
And we love having you here, DJ. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
ladies. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.